Last night, I watched the film Troll 2. I say film, it's, video footage of people walking and talking, but technically a film. Today I realise I'm turning into a tree. What, all the porn I watch. This video is going to be a very, very big test for one user who is proving to be unbelievably stubborn. You know that shit that just won't come out, to the point where you actually are scared that you're never going to get off the toilet, because it's like shark skin or sandpaper, it like only goes one way. And it's like, I'm never going to get off this fucking thing. Well, this user's name is Other4815. Other4815, gay chat please. I'm joking, he's always happy when he talks, he's not actually, he's very miserable. Well, at least he looks it. I mean, you ever known a skaghead, in the depths of a cold turkey depression fit, whilst watching Beaches, in a rainy day, after a ferret has run in out of nowhere and bitten his penis off, right? He's not the most charismatic of fellows. People like me, even though, unlike you, I am a foul, disgusting human being. Isn't it worrying for you, Other, that despite all your smugness and your complete and utter contempt for everyone who makes a video to you, because you have no actual concern for people. You care about one person, that's you. Got bright now! Actually, I'm just doing this for the purpose of Other, because my skin is obviously so white, it reflects to a point where he might believe that I might be the Archangel Gabriel. Now, go and wank your dad off. Why am I wearing this? Well, there's a specific reason for it, and it's not just for the birds, the queers, the bis, any fucking living organism, apart from DPR Jones. Obviously, I am 3 times too old. I might be able to turn Prof MTH off men. Here's a problem with you, sir. You ask questions in your video, and I have to ask you, why? Yeah. Because you don't give a shit what the fucking answer is, do you? I'm constantly seeing these videos made by people called 5 questions that atheists could never answer. I wouldn't mind if just once it said, who won the Snooker World Championships in 1975? You ask these questions, and you've asked this question. I know you've been fucking trying to get me, you've been sending me videos for, well, since before the internet. I used to get them in the post, right? But you send me videos, and I have to ask, do you not fucking watch other videos on YouTube? Do you not realise that what you're saying 90% of the time has already been said by 100 million other fucking twats that have not been able to convince us? I know you don't like the scientific method because it promotes paedophilia, Nazis and anal lingus, but the problem is that the scientific method does do one thing useful, and it tells you that if you do the same thing over and over again, and you keep doing it and you expect a different result, despite the fact that you have never ever achieved the said result that you wished, you are a mental. Unless you change. Tell me what you get out of life that I could never. That doesn't include trying to sort of tempt me with the wonderful temptation and unbelievable, a prize of an eternity surrounded by Gear Up Neville Free, Jerry Falwell and Albert Fish. Or burning in hell with the rest of my friends and family. At least I'll have someone to talk to. I'm going to have the last laugh down there when Satan fucking sees my username. He's going to go, wrong number, you cunt. So 1, not a 6. And I go, I know that. And he'll promote me to King of Hell, Junior Vice President. Do you know what the thing that you put forward, the thing that makes your videos and arguments and your religion and makes people look at you and listen to you and have absolutely no fucking interest or see any value in it? Do you know what it is? Your argument is you. There is a philosophy or an idea that we should try to separate the message from the messenger, but here's a problem. Sometimes the messenger is his message, and in other cases the messenger is so overbearing, obnoxious and irritating, you would rather be wrong rather than being right and be a prick. I know that might not be a good attitude, but I don't care. That's the way people are. And they look at you and they see this man who, quite frankly, I'm suspecting, sits up alone at night and he sits there and cries and thinks about his one and only friend that he had. And it was an imaginary friend, and the reason they don't have any more is because he was so fucking bored with hanging around with you, that he decided one day he would become independent of your own consciousness and would kill himself with a metaphysical noose of unimagination. What is other 4815? What does that mean? I didn't know there was an original 4815. Why didn't you just put 4816? I know you probably believe that evolution can't add new information, but you know what? You can in maths. 4 is obviously the amount of times in your life that you have been, adopted. This week. 8 is possibly the age at which you decided you had enough to get by. 1 is representative of the pubic hair that you finally got at the age of 19, only to discover it was a piece of bird shit. And 5 will make you get down. 5 is, of course, the Jacksons performed under. The Jacksons were obviously all black, and they had huge afros. As a result of this, we finally had a perfect musical construct that could teach people about the way the planets revolve round. And in the middle, we had the future paedophile, a man who would grow up to want to molest himself. 4815, is that 4,815? Is that the amount of videos you're going to make before you finally start listening to people? You asked the video today, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen this, this is, it's one of those things, it's just, you can't describe it with a word. It's famblastic. It is wanktastic. It is cunt-mazing. Well, the other and another brother from another mother, and he was a lover of the rubber undercover, he asked a question called Atheist's Worst Nightmare. Plagiarism. I'm going to tell Ray Comfort, he's going to DMCA you. That's what he's learned to spell DMCA first. Atheist's Worst Nightmare 2. This time, it really is so bad. At least Ray Comfort was original. The most homosexual performance of any fucking Christian on a live fucking video broadcast without any fucking sense of how fucking funny it was to watch this 3D Ned Flanders and his boy wonder virgin 30-year-old milk-fed gimp go. But you came up with Atheist Nightmare 2. Wait till you hear this question, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? He said, which came first, the chicken or the egg?